prototyping. It really is a great tool when you're developing a product or a service to sit down and map it out. Map it out on a physical basis other than in your head. So you sit down and do a couple things. You always look on these 4 different elements when you're creating a prototype. The people, the objects that are involved with it, if they're static or they're interactive, the location you're going to have it, and also the interactions that happen with the whole aspect when it comes down to it. There's really 8 common methods of prototyping. I'm going to go through each one of them. First of all, sketches and diagrams. Stop thinking about it and get out a paper and pencil and scribble on it, the whole thing. It really requires very little effort. You don't have to be an artist to do it. You just have to get it down on paper and start thinking about it. Think about how the different components of your service or your product will interact with the customer. Simply sketch things out, because of the fact eventually, if you're going to do it, you may want to ask other people for their input. You may want to ask them for their money as you come through as well. So sketches and diagrams are the most common method to use. Write the thing out, what you want to do. Eventually, you're going to reduce this down to something even much more deeper. But that being said, to begin with, for a prototype, use sketches and diagrams. Paper interfaces. If you're going to make a service or anything else, sit down there and have paper and just map it out, what you want the screens to look like on your computer app, what you want to have the mobile app look like. Cut out small pieces of paper and draw the design that you want to see on them. So screen-based products, use paper as you come through, use different aspects of it. If it's the matter of a model, you may want to create it out of paper like we have the diagram here. Paper interfaces are handy at the early stages. You can create them by sketching them out or just getting a piece of paper and scissors and cutting out little pieces as you come through and gluing them together as you come through. Paper interfaces work very well. Another one that we use a lot in Hollywood is storyboards. People take the script that they have. I've done this a couple of times myself. You take the script that you have and you sit down and you sketch out the image that you see is going to happen on the screen onto a storyboard as you come out. Now, my sketches aren't very pretty and nobody ever uses them, and I'm deeply offended. But that said, there's other people that do a nicer job. For you, storyboard is the same thing. You may have to have a series of boards, anywhere from 2 to 10, as you start mapping out, showing people what you have over there, and so they can sit down and give you feedback and input into what it is you're developing in your building. It's a wonderful way to do that. When you draw storyboards, try to imagine the complete user experience and then capture it in a series of images. Sometimes you write 4 to 8 of them on the same storyboard, and then you have another one and another one. You can map out an entire story and 32 different boards or 8 boards with 4 pictures of each one. It really depends how you want to do it, but try to capture the series of images or sketches to sit down and communicate the vision that's in here so that other people can actually see it here. Lego prototypes. I've used Legos a lot for training. Getting people to sit down and work together as a team is really good, but it's nothing but a kid's toy box. But you sit down and start putting things together. You can take advantage of its ubiquity, its versatility. You pick up quick, simple prototypes of your ideas. The best part of using them is that you can always dismantle them and tweak them, detach apart. You can always put a piece of paper in the middle, a piece of cardboard as it comes down to better express yourself in the process. They come in different shapes and different colors, different gadgets you can hook with them. And if they don't have a gadget, you can make one up and attach it to it. If you're making a circuit board, you can sit down and do that as well. Lego prototypes are really good. So the 8 common methods that we have, first of all, always keep in mind, you want to use this to work out the details, sketches and designs to initialize your ideas, and then paper interfaces to start laying them out. Use storyboards like in Hollywood, and then Lego prototypes. They're simple building tools, all 4 of these, of the first 4 of the 8 I want to talk about in regards to prototyping. Think about this process as you go through, lay it out when you start creating your business for your service or your product. Take care.